Let's get more on this now with Jameel Ahmad. He's Chief Analyst at Forex broker GTC. Welcome back to the programme, Jameel. Now, this explosive debut makes CXMT China's most valuable company. Does it mean investor appetite is still strong despite the recent sell-off in semiconductor stocks?
Extremely strong, and I would say that the sell-off we've seen in artificial intelligence and semiconductor stocks over the past week or so is much more linked to global risk appetite and what was happening geopolitically rather than sector-based, because you're still seeing artificial intelligence remaining very much tip of the tongue and remaining as the investor flavor that they want to continue to invest in. And this is quite a remarkable achievement for China to continue to grow its tech sector, diversify the economy, and also in its market debut for this particular stock to become the most valuable listed firm in China. So I think it completely dismays any concerns that the artificial intelligence boom might be coming to an end.
Now, another test for the sector will be the upcoming earnings from Wall Street's biggest names. How will that set the tone for near-term sentiment around AI expenditure?
It's going to be extremely important for sentiment, but we continue to see that when it comes to Wall Street and tech earnings and corporate earnings seasons overall, that they continue to pretty much outperform expectations or meet what is already high expectations. And that means that Wall Street is continuing to outperform its peers. And again, I think some of the weakness we saw in equities towards the end of the last week was based on concerns of what's happening geopolitically, because it did appear that case that we were starting to really see season 2 of the unfortunate conflict that broke out in the region, and nobody wanted to see an extension to season 1 anyway. So that's why we saw some selling in global markets at the end of last week. Let's see how financial markets open for this week as European and US markets get underway. And this somewhat of a pause that appears to hopefully be put in place between the US and Iran, that's likely to improve sentiment too.
Meanwhile, industry leaders expect a severe memory shortage. Does that give Chinese suppliers the upper hand?
I wouldn't say it's the upper hand, but you're looking at China's goals to continue to improve its economy. And by improving its economy, I mean diversifying its reach and continuing to improve and upgrade jobs into higher than manufacturing jobs of the past and so forth. So I think it's going to give China an opportunity. But generally speaking, all the companies pretty much have their toes in this now and their foot in the game, that they're going to try to increase the number of semiconductor stocks that are available.
Great to speak to you, Jameel Ahmad, Chief Analyst at GTC. Thank you very much.